Okay, I'm recording. Shadow is not here because they have wife-bound obligations.
That would be like, I feel like that like Wifebound is a sex parody of like Starbound.
That would be waifu-bound.
That sounds like a hentai variant of that same game.
No, that would be no laifu-bound.
That's the League of Legends adaptation.
My Raifu Bound would be the FPS version of that.
The entire point of the game is to try and get the M4 grand.
I know what you did there, and I approve.
This fop, I swear.
Damn, Papa really out here just disrespecting Garan's name. Yo, it's John Garan. Actually, I think that was his name.
Hey yo, it's John Grand.
Yo, it's John Armalite.
Yeah, it's...
Yo, it's John Kalashnikov. I just love adding the yo, it's John insert X here. That's one of my favorite shit posts of all time. And I love the internet for creating it.
It's John Sans Minecraft.
Yo, it's John Undertale. I can tell that we're slowly pissing off dirt.
Good, take out your anger in the combat. I think it's their turn anyways.
Yo, it's John Conjured Outcast. Yeah, full circle.
Damn it. These are my friends. They are dumb. Don't mind them. Or mind them. Shame them.
You should mind them quite a bit, actually.
You can shame me all you want, bitch. I'm still gonna have titties on VR chat.
That is spicy pup. They are degenerates.
I am multiple degenerates in one physical body. I consume. Basically, I'm less more like Highlander, more like the one with Jet Li, and I just ate all the other meats because they were smaller. Side note, fun fact, because I'm a little shit, I literally put Asian or Hispanic heritage on my ethnicity on my employee form for these new guys I worked with. I haven't questioned it yet. Which is, good. Doesn't matter if
I
I
don't
do,
know
though.
if they question it. It's not for them to question.
Exactly.
You know, this new cancel culture that we all live in, as to say.
That's for the government to look at your records and go, hey, wait a second.
It's like, wait a second, this guy is transracial.
Wow, can't believe you just called me trans. Did you assume my orientation?
Did you assume the... Did you assume the situations that led up to my birth?
The only thing that you should assume is the position, bitch. I need that as that would be a shirt that Zay would wear.
Every time someone says, did you assume my orientation, I have to think about it for longer than I probably should, because the first thing that comes to mind is navigational orientation.
Yeah.
It's like, did you just assume I'm facing north?
It's like, did you assume my orientation? Well, I thought you were vertical, but, yeah, I suppose you could be horizontal.
It's like, oh, you might be leaning at a 35-degree angle. Fuck if I know.
It's like, I assumed vertical, but if you're horizontal, that's cool too.
Far be it from me to... Well, I don't... I had it, but I lost it. My brain doesn't work today.
Yeah, I stole it.
Yeah, it's like, far be it from me to position you in space.
Far be it for me to steal your wallet and then use it to buy illicit goods off Amazon, Kerm.
Just type in Amazon at www.net for the gaggle. Or, if you don't like your data being stolen, you could use, what's the other one?
Bang?
Firefox. No, Firefox also takes your data. I
Firefox.
think Bang also takes your data.
Brave. Very good one, honestly.
Yeah. What was that? Oh yeah, DuckDuckGoose. Yeah, that's a search engine that exists.
God damn it.
Oh, there's Oprah, of course.
Yeah, true.
You get a tracker. You get a tracker.
What was that one that like finally died? Edge?
Fucking
Yeah.
Internet Explorer.
Yeah, Internet Explorer. They changed out for Edge.
I gotta tell you, Edge actually isn't that bad.
It
that's
isn't
good.
that bad, but it's also just fuck off. Stop forcing it down our throats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also.
I don't need it pre-installed, and I don't need you to beg me to install it when you update it. What is my purpose? You install better browsers. Oh my god.
You install.
Yeah, it'll
You
actually
install
try and,
Chrome.
like, dude, get this. I tried to install Chrome on my brother's laptop for work and stuff that has Edge pre in there. It refused to download Chrome, so I had to download Mozilla and load up Mozilla, and he just uses that now. Yeah,
I gotta
We're-
I gotta use
download
those.
Mozilla so I can get Firefox so I can download Chrome.
It's like I gotta evolve this bitch.
I
The
literally
Pokemon
had to
browsers.
I had to Pokemon it. Yeah, I had to evolve browsers just because it refused to let it download Chrome.
But Edge is really good. If it was really good, I wouldn't be downloading Chrome.
To be fair, it literally does
Honestly,
use
I have been
Chrome's.
thinking of switching from Chrome to Firefox because Chrome has been acting up for me.
I use Firefox.
Well, the problem
It's like-
is people build websites for Chrome.
Hmm
The other servers, like, they have to kind of create parity. I don't think anyone actively develops for, like, Opera, for instance.
Ugh, no, I don't. Opera is almost good. That's the problem.
I mean,
Well,
I
it's
use
Opera
Opera,
Villa.
it's alright. The sidebar is kind of useless, not sure why that's there, but I do like the built-in ad blocker.
That is pretty nice.
Okay.
Was it Razi's turn? I forgot.
Yeah, but everyone's getting horny because all the fucking stuff in the air.
Oh, that's right, everyone was... Yeah.
I need a
Oh,
2d12 from everybody.
Well, we got a round left on that, don't we? Thought it was
No,
2
remember?
rounds.
That was...
Oh,
yeah, it's been like 4 rounds.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's right. I need to open this thingy up. Vivian. Let's see. Should I be doing that for Duvessa too?
Anyone
Mm.
that's
Or
in the room.
All right. Yeah, I know I was already doing it for Vivian because she was up close. But
And this is 2d12 because it's the Aradella Musk, right?
Mm-hmm.
all right. So in the need dice roller.
Someone's gonna go through all our videos and like put timestamps in the comment. Here's when the bullshit stops.
I should do that.
All right. So you said 2d12.
Mm-hmm.
Eh. For some reason, my mouse double clicked and gave me 3. I'm like, no, not that much. Okay, so that's an 8 for Vivian, bringing her up to a grand total of 10.
Ooh.
Best
Right.
part is it just gets worse as time goes on.
It really does. It becomes a win more button.
Oh, that's right. Duvessa was more susceptible, apparently, because she got higher rolls. All right, let's see. Roll for Duvessa. A 12.
Cool.
I think, oh god. Raven's sitting at a 10.
Alright, well, Duvessa is already up to 19. And Vivian's still all the way down at 10.
Okay.
Even having started around early. Vivian apparently is just not a horny person.
They're getting climatized. They've been spending so much time around the Aradella.
Well, even from the beginning, she was just it. The dice said she was never interested in any of it. And it's a surprise that Vivian turns out to be Ace.
Yeah, despite contrary belief what some ace people spout, I've known several ace people who've had sex.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they are completely
necessary
uninterested
for
in
them.
it.
No.
Well, there are a lot of aces that are terrified / disgusted by the concept in any capacity, and they try to say that all aces like that.
Well, yeah, that's with any particular orientation. Like, there's trans people that want to try and like force it on others and get really into the whole scene and everything, and try to force people out of their shells. But like, those are the extremists. We don't talk to those ones.
Yeah, now if we can get those extremists to stop talking to senators, we'll be good.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like a blanket statement. Side
Yeah,
note:
just blanket.
we can get the extremists to stop talking. The extremists need to stop listening or talking to fucking
like
senators.
the extremist Christians that were like when the mandate for masks was going around, and they're like, "You're going to stop God's precious, holy filtering system that we had." Like, yes, because it sucks.
Just on a side note, on the side note of that, they did find that masks cannot stop the spread of the virus. It stops very few things, except for dirt. It stops that really good because they're not medical
Yeah,
masks.
it doesn't stop things entirely, but it'll reduce things significantly.
Okay, nerds.
Anyway,
We gotta bounce back here. Alright,
back to combat. And talk about masks.
Argate was a big
later.
part of it though, so like I don't know. I might just have Rozzy stop since she's beat you up a bunch.
I mean, that's fine. It has been like what 2-3 sessions where you guys are fighting.
She's trying to assess, and she's kind of disappointed, but she is glad that you're able to backpedal.
I mean, yeah, Razi comes from a planet where fighting is kind of a way of life, and these people come from civilization.
Yeah.
Well, to be
yes.
fair, there is definitely civilization where Razi comes from.
Well, yeah, I just, you know what I mean.
But these are like
Yeah, well, they
sci-fi.
come from a civilized society in regards to everyone's more polite and afraid to speak their mind because of social suicide. Because the cops are a thing mostly. Police are there. It's just, you know.
Yeah, they don't just kind of break out in brawls constantly.
Yeah.
It's like there's more order.
All right. And they will stop the fight by acting like they're gonna give a big smack of the paw to Vivian's head and just stopping to give them a little pat after the gust of wind catches up to their paw.
I can see that.
Eric, you did good. River just lied under the shield, just
I can imagine she's just kind of just like following the puny god moment.
my bones. Cracking of the palm knuckles.
And Vivian will put away her sword. This is the wrong sheet. The other one, that's that one, thank you.
I gotta say, you're all doomed against an organized enemy. You're really doomed, but that's okay. You did manage to throw yourselves into some kind of structured, organized fighting force.
If we're being honest, we don't fight all that much.
You really should practice.
Yeah, we are fairly new to the thing, to the scene.
Yeah, well, you needed to figure out who you want your leader to be for next time, so you don't make your tank have to try and make the decisions while getting punched. Yeah, Zitcher just leaps on back, just stay. Have at thee. Yeah, unable to get his little Chris knife through the thick NDE of the wolf when they're not in training mode. You just tink, 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 tink. What's your fur made of? Steel. Oh, we're done fighting? Okay. And he'll slide off and put the knife up. He'll just kind of walk over and pick up Raven. Come, bird.
Let's see. That counts as one combat encounter for training and stuff, right? I'm just trying to keep track of it.
Oh
Yes,
my god, Jar.
that would count
Jar.
as
Okay, there you
a combat training. Yes.
Okay, so that brings her up to that. One more and she'll gain a natural defense. This is good.
Lizard has decided he's going to try and eat bird for dinner.
I don't think Raven has picked up on this. Just like, where are we going? What are you doing? What is this?
We're gonna go get food.
Oh, what kind?
He gonna eat bird.
Mm.
Ooh, woo.
You see, when Citron said "come," they didn't mean that as a request. They meant that as an order.
What if you body? I'd fuck it.
Let's see. That's right. Vivian is still down a life point because of that psychic attack thing. Let's see. Did she have to go see a doctor about that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
No. That motherfucker right there is goddamn furnace is why. We can go get some groceries this weekend. No, we ain't doing that. Lemon pepper. Yeah, so yeah, we'll get some. Alright, we'll add some lemon pepper. You add.
Ew, put some lemon pepper and Everglades seasoning on that.
I just had a stupid thought pop into my head. Everglade seasoning. Just dip it in the Everglade.
Oh my god, she's adorable!
And that's
Oh my god!
kind of how it tastes.
Just dip it in swamp water.
Ooh, what was that one?
A little bit of swamp muck never hurt nobody, except for the people that it did. So, is Vivian going to medical wing?
Yeah, I believe she was going to do that. I don't recall, but I thought you had said something about the medical bot not being able to solve that particular problem, or I don't know. Maybe.
Um, if I did, I don't recall saying that.
Yeah, I don't recall for sure. So I suppose she can head that way and get herself treated properly. But so she's gonna kind of, as she's putting her sword away and stuff, she's gonna be. I think I'm going to go get this headache taken care of.
That's a good idea. You go do that, Sugar. I'm also gonna go get healed up. River is gonna stand up. Hey Vivian, you wanna come baby me while I get treated by your robot?
Sure, I'll give you a hand getting there.
Thanks. Immediately starts leaning into because ow.
She's like, heck.
Don't worry, I still use these 3 legs, but I'm gonna keep one right here on your back. Everything kinda hurts right now. Just a little bit, you know? A little sore.
Everything kinda hurts, including you. Why am I leaning on a pincushion?
You hurt
Oh,
less
pointy.
Well, she is wearing her armor, so River's not gonna get stabbed.
Yes, I know.
If you had quick, oh, was it? Oh fuck! If you had quick,
You can do it.
my brain's not here. Just fucking whatever. Not just ignore my ass.
Reset.
Hold on. It seems pulling that wire out. That back.
I think that one might have been from later. I fell asleep at 8 last night.
Hey, yo, does it tickle if I pull on this one?
No, it made the bottom side of my foot go numb. Put that back.
Oh yeah, that's important. That's going through the amygdala. Okay. So Vivian and
River.
yes. You can't fit all 5 names on the name thing. On the thing. So they go to the medical bay. The bot is in there, of course, just charging up. And when you walk in, it's up and greets you and asks if there's anything.
Vivian's going to tell him we were doing some practice combat, and River here is rather sore as a result. And I've got a rather splitting headache. So perhaps if you could get her treatment started, and then once she's taken care of, move on to me.
Bot will motion to lay down on the forget what it's called. It's not a table, but
Well, there's an exam table, I guess you could say, but you're not thinking of a gurney or anything.
no, it's not a gurney. I guess it would be an exam table because it's got like the section that folds down flat. Got like that paper over it.
Yeah, I think that's just called an exam table.
Okay.
Unless there's a specific term for it, but I thought
feel
it
like
always
there is, but
I think exam table works.
whatever.
It's a Zamthaborf.
Go ahead and put your spleevels on this Gamblethorpe.
Anyway, Vivian is going to help River into it.
Alright.
River has been tenderized thoroughly.
Once they're laid down and situated properly, the Medibot will plug a cable into the base of the exam table, and a half ring will pop up on one side and sweep over their body, and then when it sweeps back up towards their head, it leaves behind this sort of shimmering shell, I guess. Like a dome of sorts over river.
Nee. I feel cozy and also kind of panicking because I don't know, something about the wubbing.
Oh, it'll be fine. Doesn't actually know, but say it anyway.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry, moments before evisceration. Okay, so the table gets slightly warmer under River's body, and there's a sort of tingly feeling all across their form, and their HP and life peak are restored after about 15 minutes.
Neat.
After which the shimmering dome will pop like a bubble.
Bleep.
Woo.
Then she's like, "It's in my eyes."
Ah, God, it's in my eyes.
Just River just I can't see. Oh. Oh my back. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my back. Oh Lord. Christ almighty fuck.
It sounds like Citron did not get to eat chicken.
I don't know. That's what he's actively doing right now, or trying to do right now. It's like, all right, I'm going to eat you now. Hold
Now,
still.
see, the other option is you could not.
Alternatively, and just pushes bird head into fold of sweaty neck. Inhale, weakling.
Never. Oh God! Why is this lippy?
I feel like that shouldn't work so well, since the birds don't have a very good sense of smell.
It shouldn't.
Well,
But when you're
it depends on the kind of bird. Some have really good senses of smell, others don't.
Oh, yeah?
back.
I always heard you could put, like, baby birds back in the nest. They can't smell your scent on them.
I heard that vultures could smell
Oh,
rotting
yeah, no, vultures
carrion
can
and
smell for
stuff for-
miles.
But you can also see through one nostril and out the other. So
You just get fucking. This turns literally just bullying fucking Raven with the sweat and hugging.
Let's see.
Yeah. You
With
know how
this-
much you mean to me, friend.
What this count as? This is
this feels like abuse.
experiencing something sexual, and the Aradella pumps the d20 up by 1, so that's d12. I said d.
Oh Lord.
3d12. You'll be fine. You'll only get like 3.
Nope. 3d12. That's looking like a 20. They're upwards of 40 right now on the total.
Ha, I was right.
So now Zitron is now getting a feathery hand in the face. Just, Peace. Dip.
Fear my superior anatomy that turns your own propagation against you.
Raven has opted to open their mouth a tiny bit to get enough of the skin to nip. Bite.
That's my turn.
Give me bite attack.
I like the confusion of the uncertainty of what to classify it as, bite.
It would be, I suppose, unarmed.
It would be
Yeah,
an unarmed in this case.
It's different from an unarmed because they're not using their fisticuffs.
This would be an underarmed attack.
Yeah.
I'm-
Like, when you're using your anatomy to do damage, it's considered a natural attack, but, like, I'm not really sure if this would fully count as a bite attack because you're just kind of nipping at them from the side of the beak.
That's how bird. That's how the bite works for toucans. It's not the greatest bite ever, but it's kind of just a active utility right now because they can't get a
It's
shake going.
feint.
Yeah.
I see that we are at an impasse here, Raven.
Why
What
do
do
you
we
do
do
these
now?
things to me?
Because it amuses me. You're socially awkward, and it's fun to bully you because I too am socially awkward.
This just compounds the awkward.
Yes! Together our awkwardness will make one functional adult.
Are you still holding them?
They've like
They'd be getting the
shift-
shit bit out of them if they weren't.
they shift a little bit to let their head go, but they're still hugging them. Yeah.
Another BD12 then.
Sitting at 65. Let me go, you damn gremlin!
No,
You sound like you smell like the gym.
I am the gem. Whoa. Okay, and I'll let you go though.
They kind of just plop. Eh.
Let's see, that's above 50. So, oh, there it is. So, an extra D6 every time you get a D.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm still thinking that's super high.
It is definitely high, but
Huh.
nobody's had a chance to really play a character that focuses on it because nobody wants to play with the system so strong.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
bullying Raven
it
right
needs
now.
a little bit of attention, I guess.
Yeah. We bring
But-
this up every time.
Yeah,
Okay. Well then, Raven,
Ow!
you're busted.
Ah!
You're
Ah, my
busted.
ears!
Get over it.
did you sneeze with a clogged nose?
Yes.
I
Oh,
hate that.
sucks.
Yeah, I feel the resounding pain in my ears. Well, bird,
What?
your move.
Grumpy, squinty bird. I have very limited options as I don't want to shoot you and I don't have anything to hurt you with.
You could alternatively not try and shoot me or hurt me.
Mm.
You could
Feels
shoot
as though we have
something
reached an
inside of this.
impasse.
You know, there is a third option, and it's don't be a bitch.
I still have sweat dripping off my face. This
Yeah,
desire, this demands recourse.
what the hell would be the recourse? Your sweat doesn't make me frisky.
I don't know.
Not yet, it doesn't.
For reasons I will not expand upon, I'm having a hard time formulating a reasonable response to this.
It's not.
Are you-
It's not reasons beyond your control. It's the fact that you're horny.
Are you still hold?
No, they're in proximity though, but they let them flop to the ground to grumble.
Okay. 2d12.
Plus a
Pl-
d6.
plus a d6.
Oh, beautiful. Let's go 20. Oh, fuck you. Fine. 30, apparently, because, just max roll on 3 dice. That's
no.
perfect. They're like maybe 2 off from being maxed out.
Okay, so that's 2d6 now instead of the 1.
I'm not even gonna roll. They're fucking maxed out now.
Are you good? Or did I didn't break you? Did I?
They're feathery faced. You can't tell they're definitely flushed. They're just still annoyed. Eh.
It's not like I enjoyed that or anything, Baka.
I
You know
asked- What?
Fuck it. Fine. The whole reason I'm in this mess in the first place, I was trying to avoid this, but whatever. You're buying me dinner first.
We don't have a restaurant.
That's a you problem, isn't it?
Okay, I guess I'll put money in the creation engine and I don't know, have it turn it into food.
It seems that the roles that I have gotten has made Zich or nice Raven an unreasonable bitch. At least for this, and I'm not so sure why.
At least he doesn't have cat booty right there in his face.
True.
Be like, surprise!
Oh God.
So I guess I'll go try and do the thing. Question mark?
Yes, you will.
Okay, I'll bring you back fruit. I don't know what else to bring.
This is the first time I've not been thrown to someone to be. Well, no, I guess it still is being thrown to the wolves, so to speak. Yes.
A very small wolf.
A very tall wolf.
I don't know, a very small wolf that may or may not have stolen a knife.
So Zitron's gonna go get some fruit from the creation engine. The Metabot indicates for Vivian lay down on the exam table.
She will do that. Just basically following the previous example, just laying there being still.
Just like before a bubble is formed, and you feel tingly and warm. Except for you, it kind of makes your ears and nose itchy.
So basically, like allergies. I wonder if it makes her have to sneeze.
It's that weird burning sensation when you try to sneeze, or right before you sneeze.
Yeah, it's
That
like
I
that.
have to sneeze sensation.
It's the I need to sneeze, but my body isn't doing it motion.
Yeah, basically.
Cats have a great sneeze face too.
They do.
Wait, no, I have an image for this.
Do you now?
Yep, hold on, give me a second. Okay, dark cast, random. Scroll past the corner. And it should be right in here somewhere. Here we go. There you go. When cats sneeze.
Dice roll says that tingling at the back of your nose actually becomes enough that you sneeze, and the bubble bursts, and a little bit of red something or other flies out of your face.
She's gonna be like, what was that?
The Medibody. Yes, the Medibody. The Medibot will pluck it from your worm, hold it up to the light. It appears to be a tumor.
Tumor. Like, so that's my body ejecting a tumor?
But no, that was mana moving.
Well, I figured that was the method of it. I'm surprised they didn't just dissolve it or something. But I'm glad that's out.
Yes, your life point returns.
Yay! Happy cat.
Mao. Or in this case, fuck.
And let's see. They just spent about 30 minutes there because it was 15 for River and 15 for Vivian.
That's right.
So let's see. How much is the fade for lust? Was it a D10 every 10 minutes or something?
I happen to have it open right here. For a period of time determined by the DM, then their lust can decrease gradually at a rate of 1 lust per 5 minutes.
1 per 5 minutes. Okay, so it would go down by 6 then. So I will mark that in her sheet. Is down to 4. Okay. Yeah, I remember that's changed a number of times. Oh, hi, cat.
It has changed a few times. One
We're
per
like, it's not fast enough. It's too fast. It's not fast enough.
yeah,
We're bouncing around a little.
it's this weird pseudo damage value, and so it's like really hard to balance around.
Yeah.
Like, increase should definitely be like a 6 or an 8.
Yeah.
And reduction should be maybe, I don't know, E. 1 for 3. Or maybe 5.
I do remember we had it as a dice roll at one point.
It
Well,
was a dice roll at one point, but that didn't really make sense.
yeah. To like a gradual amount over time. I don't know, heck, maybe I don't know, we can mull it over another time.
We keep saying that, and then we never actually have time for that.
Hey, you got a point. What about 1 for 1? Like the standard max of lust is 100, and so that'd be like a little over an hour and a half to get back down to 0.
An hour and a half seems like a good amount of time.
So we could do 1 per 1 going forward.
Here, let me write that in the rules for the 1.10 update.
Alright, let's see.
Alright. So,
Want me to make any notes in the R&D?
I mean, I'm just gonna change the rules directly, and we can come back to it.
Okay.
1 less reduced per 1 minute, and I'll go ahead and change the D to,
A D6 maybe?
yeah, let's go with a D6. Everyone's got a D6.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like a D6 is very common dice.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can
And
buy
then
these
the-
packs of like 20 of them in a little cube.
Yeah, and then of course the at the high levels of lust, we could probably make that a D4 instead of a D6 on the bonus dice.
Oh, yeah. On 50 or 75?
Um,
Or both?
I think the one at 50 where you start rolling an extra dice.
Okay. So it changes from a D4 to a D6.
Yeah. Or the other way around. Right?
Okay, so
You-
1D4 at 50 and then 1D6 at 75?
Well, I was kind of thinking for both, but it could work.
Okay, well, let me read it out. So right now, lust increases by 1d6 value. At 25, people are able to tell that you're aroused. At 50, your lust gained goes up by an extra 1d4 per d6. At 75, characters that attracted to lust gain goes up by an extra d6, and semi-attracted characters' lust gain goes up by 1d4. And then for 100%, it's the you've got 15 minutes to deal with this.
It's like you got 15 minutes to figure it out, otherwise you're gonna stop and do it right there. But yeah, I think that can work.
Okay. Go ahead and save that. Make a note of it in the patch notes. It's page 70.
Alright.
Well, semicolon, curly bracket, page 7.
The lizard came back with just a giant fucking assorted fruit stack. There, I am several honeys lighter. And I also got you this this card that says you're unbearable.
It seems as though we share the same sentiments.
Careful, I'm trying to be nice and polite with this because it's my fault, but I'll just hold you down and tear your cloaca up on my tongue if you fuck with me.
Hey, you should have brought something for yourself too.
I got something for myself, don't worry.
Come on, you can take the stacks of fruits.
Let's go.
Your turn will follow the small and very upset bird.
No, he's gonna wander back to the the mess. I'm assuming there's at least a table or two to make use of.
Yes, there's a few. I'm not joking. I have a burger bigger than all that fruit. There is food in there for me.
Oh, good. So, why me? First off,
Mostly because you're small and goblins got to stick together, or the talls will attack us and they'll blame everything on us. Plus, I don't know. I'm always frisky, and I just really, at the end of the day, think you're cute.
yeah. Oh, fine. Probably doesn't help having the whole. Oh, that reminds me. Kind of wipes their face. You know, half the reason I joined up with this group, and well, aside from the weird monsters that attacked that station we were in, I was trying to get sold off. Did fucking one of those beneficial marriage things.
Yeah, those arranged wedding.
Yeah, and you know, and at 90% of that I would have been okay with, just because that's the society we do. That's how it works. Good business dealings and whatnot. But they were trying to sell me off to this guy who has a habit of eating the people that are sold to him.
Weird.
It's kind of fucked. Well, he's a big hawk, so you know, carnivorous giant bird douchebag.
You know, if you want, we go to his place and I can eat him. I'm bigger.
And
Oh, you're
very-
definitely meaner.
I'm a lot meaner than a lion.
Eh. Well, I don't have any reason to disbelieve you, so or not believe you, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not good at words.
Yeah, it's okay. Me neither. Me bite, me punch, me hump. These are what I do.
I suppose it's easier than the alternative. I don't even really want to be part of the whole family business. Ooh, we get to clean up after the bureaucratic messes of the merchant guilds. Those guys are assholes. Yeah. I thanks for the food too.
Sorry for this sweat.
Eh, everyone needs a push, I suppose. I probably wouldn't have ever done anything with anybody here just out of sort of a sense of mutual respect, I think. I don't know. Everyone here seems to have a lot of fun on the day to day. I mean, even the humans all bound up in their weird computer stuff. They even ended up with a smoking hot wife wolf. Wolf wife? I don't know. It's from a different dimension at that. That's kind of that's like an extra tick on the scoreboard, I suppose.
He's pretty neat. Honestly, he's pretty neat. I don't know if I'll ever get married.
Well, it's been ruined for me. And they've been munching on bits and pieces of the fruit stacks. So it's not like just munching in weird or talking in weird over weird piles of food. But well, I feel like this is only going to get worse. Come claim your prize, lizard boy.
Rude. What?
I could just go deal with this myself.
Right
I
now.
appreciate the effort, though.
Alright. Hey, can you make eggs?
Fuck, I don't know, probably. I tried to join up with the fixers so that I wouldn't have to deal with this. Well, at least officially.
Okay. Oh no. I think the weather's getting worse.
Oh no.
I'm comfortable. What do you want? That means I gotta
Like,
move and get food.
like maybe we should go
like,
warm.
no movement. I'm a guy.
Oh.
You get just Razi just sitting there and watching Schneely just literally having contributed nothing.
Same with Duvessa.
You two are pretty horrible teammates, you know that?
I'm like 90% sure I'm pregnant, so I'm not getting involved.
Oh. Cute.
Also, thanks for not. Okay, my brain literally just skipped like 6 points. Who's talking to? Who's talking
Razi.
right now?
They're
Okay.
talking to Schneely
Okay, thank you.
and technically
Thanks,
Duvessa.
thanks for not
Yeah,
beating up
Schneely,
my
Rossi,
baby
and
husband,
Duvessa.
Mama.
Oh, you know. The only one
Duvessa
I'm
gotta speak up. I was kind of weighing my options. Practice fighting and go completely blind, or sit it out and maintain vision for a little bit longer.
Do you not carry weapons?
I carry some.
I think more of these whoosh magic-y types.
Mm.
But it's also how she sees, and we're kind of in a magic dead spot, and
Yeah, I get you.
and thank you for not sticking to me being a horrible teammate. I don't know, this is a weird place for me.
That's okay. You're not a horrible teammate. You're just not sure what to do. You do got a bit of a place going on. Is that jizz?
I don't know. I've just
It
been kind of
wouldn't
watching.
surprise me. She gets
Yeah,
up a lot of fun.
if I'm being honest, it probably is.
Just the head pat to Small Bold and ear scritch to Devessa.
Gotta be careful not to get tangled up in earrings.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.
Clinkety clinkety. Oh god. What do we do here?
Well, let's go find something productive to do. Well,
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I want a sundress. I'm gonna go get a sundress. I heard they're good for this sort of situation.
okay then. That's happening.
These
You
rolls,
suppose
I don't
your
understand.
forge thing could make you one.
No. As this is their ship, they don't really tell us what's going on, but I am just gonna go make the executive decision to progress us. That's probably the oldest person here. Or at least the most semi-mature
Competent.
person. Yeah, definitely confident.
Oh, good, because I was not putting myself in that list. I ended up in this situation on complete accident. Not the current situation, the whole situation that we're in. Okay.
Right.
God damn it. Sneely kind of just stops. Oh, good for them. I think Raven finally got with the lizard. The smaller lizard.
He could probably get with the other one at some point too.
Finally got with the lizard. Ooh, that's what I've been waiting for.
I can see again. Rosie's gonna actually progress the ship. They're gonna help it get ready to go poof.
Alright.
Yeah. So we needed some more fuel, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where's a good door? Oh. Let me try and just give this little thing a knock. It's not wood, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah,
You gonna go order some more bistable quantum matter for Mary?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it shave and haircut? No, okay.
I made notes of this.
And what are we looking at? Is there alright, not that one either. There's two more. And they'll hear the doom 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 on the other side of the wall. Ah, there we go. It's Hadaway today. Alright. Bistable quantum gloop, right? Yeah, that's what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, bistable quantum gloop.
Nice. Ronzi goes in and places the single order and comes clamoring out and starts pulling on the door. Just shut it, shut it, shut it, shut it, shut it. just the fucking hand just. Where do you think you're going?
Well, who was that?
Ronzi's currently trying to shut the door because the mage lords have found out.
Oh no.
And now you're.
The captain's gonna go over and put their hooves on the door.
Yon, quick! Put your paw on the door. Open it faster.
Vivian.
Did he just say yawn?
Yeah.
Because suddenly there is a lot of weight pushing back on that door.
Vivian, we need some zoomies.
Vivian will jump or like. Where is Vivian? Vivian's back getting restored, but Duves is already over there helping.
I can't hold the fuel and keep the door from getting pushed open. That's a fat ass on the other side.
Schneely has come over and just completely slurped the fuck out of her hand and kind of reaches through the jam. Hey, let's see if I find a wrist. Grab.
Yes.
Going to find a paw the size of the door.
Just pulls her hand back. That wasn't a body, that was a single paw. Nope. I'm going over here. When you guys get launched, I'll go get some ice packs.
You're in the gross. You know what that pompiere to me now. You are committing gross violations of spatial magic. You have to come with us. Come.
¿Cómo estás? Spreche de Deutsch.
Si ein circuitien. No, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Muy bien. Like, Tambian, technically. But pompiere.
Schneely kind of by the door again. No, the gross violation of spatial magic is what I do at that lizard tower when you're not around.
Proclivities aside, open the door.
We're gonna go with no. She's leaning on the door now.
Well,
There's
you
a
see, I
fragile
would,
balance.
but there's a, there's just this door in the way, and
I mean, we're trying to open the door. We're pushing as hard as we can.
You know damn good and well it swings out.
Yeah,
No,
why do you
no,
think we're
this-
trying to shut it?
no, this is a fire exit door. It's gotta swing that way.
Exactly, we're trying to escape from the fire. You're
There
the
is no
ones that are
fire.
holding it
You
shut.
guys seriously don't want to be on this side for real.
No, we're sacrificing ourselves for the fire after all, so that you guys don't get hurt.
My paw's getting sweaty. I don't know if I can hold the door, guys. Really, take the damn box from under my arm and go put it in the big Mary thing.
She just kind of walks over and assumes these carrying heavy shit on head and shoulders position. Let it go. I got this.
I was able to get the other paw on the door and forcibly shut. Just, whew! That was close. Damn it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna ask any questions except for this one. Why?
Because you're opening a portal from in a different section of space, and you're just signaling to the cosmos as, hey, here's a doorway that we don't watch. If you have a problem with us, here's how you sneak in.
Captain, like, generally gesture in the direction of the dramatic exit. I do that all the time.
It's just their job. They're cops, basically.
Oh god, I hate space cops.
Yeah.
She has chunked the box into Mary's matter muncher.
Oh,
kind of
good.
wanders back in.
Rossi
Supposed
ordered
to
a
go?
big fucking box, too. Like, they went in there and was like, alright, give me a Titanomachy.
Neely ain't no bitch.
Alright, well, at least we'll be able to do what we need to now. Have I told you guys what's going on with Earth?
No, I don't know. Probably some kind of war.
Well, sort of,
Robot Uprising?
kinda.
Jesus? Whoever that is?
Oh no, he died.
The good ones die young?
Yeah.
How the hell am I still alive? I'm not a good one. Oh wait, that's die.
And he kind of just comes back. Do they have so like the space cops in question? Do they have like attack dogs that are like huge?
I know that was one of them.
Oh well, I slobbered like part of their paw. I'm probably on a list now. I know.
Oh no,
Maybe.
they have your scent. They're gonna come find you now.
I
The
was trying
mage
to grab
lord.
the one that sounds like a pompous douchebag. I was going to try to grab his wrist and just kind of goop it. And I thought that might make him let go.
It wouldn't be a good idea. Most of the mage lord, in our world, the mage lords are considered to be the basically the foremost authority on magic. So you could have grabbed them, and they might have been able to pull you through the space in the door without killing you.
That is horrifying.
Hey, wait, if they're foremost mages, wait, what? Can't they just divine our location and... you know, I'm not gonna finish that sentence, actually.
They probably have, but they're bored all the time. So maybe they're just doing this because it gives them something to do. It also does help that we keep moving. And, I know for a fact that celestial events can disrupt magic on our world. So maybe all these stars and stuff are blinding them.
Well, there is also not a whole lot of mana out here, at least until y'all
Yeah.
arrived.
True, I am a big walking siphon. Also got a couple dozen things of mana potions while I was in there. And I picked up a cannon lance because I got bored. I was in there for a while.
We were in there for like 5 seconds. No, actually, yeah.
Yeah, distortion of space. I'm not gonna use it. I was mostly buying shinies from the auction while I was there. Oh, and I also went and found my soul weapon buried in the room upstairs, so I'm happy now.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Those are expensive.
Just wear it like an article of clothing. You'll never lose it. I think that's technically what I do.
I am far greater than a soul weapon.
You have a
Not
soul
being-
and you act as my weapon currently, which I am very grateful for, and I hope that you never leave me.
I am an amalgamation of billions of years of suffering. Now
Who are you
feed me,
talking to?
children.
Hmm?
Your mother.
That's mean. And no, a close friend no, imaginary friend. There we go. Imaginary friend.
Uh-huh.
Could Duvessa hear it? That's the big question.
Duvessa can see it.
That's right. You said something about Duvessa being. Well, no, you said something about Rozzy being able to see it. But can
Razi's
Duvessa...
aware of it. They're not an idiot though. They know what things are. I mean, that's kind of their job is to be knowledgeable.
Yeah. So I guess the big question is, how does Duvessa see and/or have other perceptions of it?
It's a massive empty void that spans the entirety of their view anytime they look at it. With a massive seething eyes and gnashing teeth.
And a little tiny kobold in the front.
And pretty much.
So basically, Duvessa's like, yeah, I wouldn't exactly call that a soul weapon.
Souls? Like plural?
There are many inside of me.
Yep. Souls. So souls weapon. Haha.
Oh, that was a fun game. Which Soul Calibur is it?
I don't know. What caliber would you consider yourself?
Infinite.
Did they make a Soul Calibur Infinity?
going by the game logic, wouldn't that be like the first one? A really old game. It's like thousands of years old. I don't know. The lore was weird back then.
I don't know. They say Infinite Souls.
Well, I'm not even going to try and explain to an animate object what the how numbers work. So now that we can get going, I'm gonna rest up, and I guess I'll just go. I don't know, mushroom stamp Jade while I'm bored.
Take a picture. It didn't happen.
Actually, I don't have. You can just watch.
That's actually a
yeah,
fair point.
so I'm gonna need to get everyone gathered up at some point before we leave.
I'll go try and wake Jade up then. I'll go smack her in the face a few times. Hope she doesn't mind having a paw print on her forehead.
I'm sure it's not gonna be any more of an indentation than the forehead smacks they give themselves.
So Duves is going to face the captain. She's like, "Where would you like us to gather?"
Probably in the ship bay over by the medic exit.
That's gonna be a tight
All right.
ship bay.
Then she's going to say, if you could lead the way, that'd be awesome. I still haven't learned where everything is yet."
Oh yeah, I can show you where it's at.
And so she will follow the captain along.
I don't think Shadow is gonna be joining us for this session, but this is kind of like a group decision thing that the captain's gonna drop on you guys. So that's just over there.
Oh,
Yeah, I assume he's going to be busy.
The captain had some things that he needs to do to his ship before everyone gathers up, so that's what he'll be doing. He has been making a lot of modifications recently.
Duves is basically gonna chill wherever they're gonna meet. Because it's better than trying to figure out where she is.
Okay, so Razi's gonna go, or River is gonna go try and wake Jade up.
No, Razi's gonna wake Jade up.
Okay,
Try.
Razi.
River is following Vivian around.
Okay. And Vivian would have probably just finished getting scanned everything.
Yep, she would have finished getting scanned and healed and stuff. And she's going to put the remnant into the whatever it's called. She's gonna recycle it. It's like, it's organic matter. It can be recycled into some other organic matter.
Alright. And Raven and Citron are doing the do.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. How many hicks does it take to get to the center of a tootsie? I don't know. Oh my god, it's a reptile or rhetorical blob. How about, what is it? It's a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Then give that dog a shotgun and watch him destroy the world.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
The missile knows where it is.
God damn it.
The pacer test is an anaerobic.
God, shut up.
So, like, do FBX files count as Unity files for VR chat?
I do not know.
FTX?
BX.
BX.
B. B.
B. Okay.
Bravo.
As in Butch.
FBX file format is to exchange 3D geometry and animation data between programs. So it's your model with animation attached to it.
Hmm.
FBX files are used in film, game, augmented, and virtual reality development. FBX is different from OBJ because object can't store scene information such as lighting and everything else. It's literally just the mesh.
In Poyomi Toon Shader, compare me if I'm wrong. Do you just is that like loading the SDK? You just drag and drop it?
I think it's literally been like 5 years since I've tried to do anything in Unity.
Mm. Oh god, this is a beautiful avatar.
Ah, God. Dice roller, why? Right as fuck. I say as I then switch to a text file.
Let's switch to bright mode. Wah!
Ah, God, the screen, it's so white. Go away. Switches to a text file. Ah, so white. Is it molybdenum or is it molybdenum?
I thought it was molybdenum.
Mm-hmm.
Molybdenum or molybdenum.
Yeah, that's the thing about American accents. For some reason, we can't just put B and D together. There's gotta be something in between.
It's a very hard sound to make.
Molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
Yeah.
But the
Molybdenum.
Y becomes silent if you say it like that. Molybdenum.
That's why people say molybdenum, even though that's more British than it is, I think, pronunciation in a proper form. My brain doesn't work. Don't mind me, though.
Hey, wait a second. The way that aluminum is spelled, if you say it the British way, they're adding a letter that doesn't exist.
Yeah, in the British version, they added an I.
Oh my
And
god,
there's
it's
actually-
literally spelled different.
So
Yeah,
there's a
It's literally spelled different. They added an I because they
Well,
wanted it to match the other elements.
there's a YouTube channel called Across the Pond that talks about the reason why we say things differently from the Brits. And most of the time it's because we didn't get the memo or just don't care.
Yeah, a lot of American English is actually older than British English
Yep.
If they wanted it to
because
match
they
the
wanted
others.
to be more posh and sophisticated, so they invented new things to say.
So do they
They
say
don't.
platinum?
No, they say platinum.
Is
And
it?
they say platinum. They say every single fucking letter as its own syllable. Platinum.
But
Sorry.
if they added an I to aluminum to make it line up with other elements like palladium, then they should have done that to platinum too.
Platinium.
Platinum.
Platinium,
Yeah.
yeah.
They should have, but they're hypocritical jackasses in that regard.
Or tantalum.
Excuse you?
Tantalum.
Yeah, tantalum.
Yeah.
They
I don't
would have
know
If
made
they
it
added an I, it would have
tantalum.
tantalium.
Tantalum. Yeah.
We might be retarded, because the missile knows where it is, because it knows when it's not.
I'm gonna inject you with some lanthanium.
Oh no. I'm going to step away for a moment. I need to use the restroom.
Okay. We've totally lost the plot. So, like, why is the naming convention to add ium to the end of most of these elements?
Who knows?
Google might. Ium suffix. Ium. Forming nouns adopted unchanged from Latin, such as alluvium, based on. It doesn't tell me what ium does. God damn it. The suffix ium is used to form nouns or forming names of metallic elements. Thanks. Okay, so in chemistry, ium is only for metallic elements.
That still doesn't explain platinum.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's platinum, and then I'm pretty sure mercury is a metal.
Yeah. Lead,
Lead,
gold.
yeah. Yeah. Every time I see cerium, I have to take a double take because for some reason my brain auto-completes it as cerebrium. It's like, ah, yes, the brain element. Alright, so... Raven stepped away. Stuff. Are there any questions that Vivian's characters might have for the captain while they're waiting there?
Um, I had some questions earlier, but they have since evaporated from my brain.
This is why we write these down.
Yes, I'm kind of running on empty. But yeah, my brain just got derailed for a minute there, so I am not 100% sure.
I should have never said the captain wants to meet with everyone so soon. That's exactly when this happened. I was like, oh, the captain wants to talk to us. We better shut up and listen. Why isn't he saying anything?
So I guess Duves is going to speak up, so she's going to say, "You spoke about magic like you were pretty familiar with it. You knew about mana and how it's rather scarce out here. Uh, what other sorts of things do you know about it?" I'm just kind of trying to gauge, uh, kind of get a feel for how it is around here. It wouldn't exactly do for me to go running out of mana.
Well, I learned a lot of how actual magic works from a fellow that came to our planet in a rather crude and strange vessel. They had etched it with all sorts of traces and mixed symbols. Stone obelisk of sorts, sort of out on its own, without any sort of thrust or anything.
Oh my
They
god.
explained that it was powered by magics, and we all looked at each other and sort of laughed. Well, of course it's magics. We know all about those. The nanites do it. And they explained how their magics worked, and everyone sort of scoffed and brushed them off as if they were trying to work around the systems that were put in place by the owners of the planet. But I humored them and I listened and became their friend. Eventually I learned how to do a couple of things. It's rather painful though, so I didn't continue learning.
She's gonna nod a few times. Yeah, that would be the mana burn. It's not pleasant,
It's
but
very
it's
different, yes. Sorry, you were going to say something.
it's just kind of something you have to deal with when you're, well, a mage or just using magic in general. The spells I use are fairly simple and fairly small. There's, of course, the vision, and then there's the small amount of summoning and various other things I use in battle. Enhancements and such.
I did try to learn how to do summoning magic, but I was never very good at it.
That one's a fairly complicated one.
Yes. I can remember the time I tried to summon a bird and I ended up with a fish.
So she's just kind of gonna give this look like she's pondering how it could have gone wrong.
Just thinking, like, how'd you fuck that up?
Basically,
It's like,
that's what
you
she's
just-
wondering.
You just imagine the thing and it shows up. What are you talking about?
That's basically what she's thinking. Like, wait a minute. you tried to summon a bird, you got a fish. Something about this doesn't add up. So that one's gonna stump her for a moment.
Yeah, no, I couldn't figure it out for a while. But yeah, I have some experience with it. I was able to use what I had learned on the warp drive for the dramatic exit. That's also partially why I try to steer clear of base forces. If they do a scan of the ship and they see what kind of thing that I've got on the ship, you're probably going to have some uncomfortable questions.
So she's gonna kind of ponder it for a
Inventory.
moment. She is currently looking at it, but you can't tell because, magic.
Oh, you're
her
looking at the
her
warp.
field of vision is basically 720.
Okay, looking at the warp drive with your magic sight is bigger than the ship itself. The actual physical traces are just sort of anchors for the metaphysical enchantments and fixed circuits that have been engraved onto this thing. And they're all controlled via mechanical switches and transistors and stuff like that. And the position of the traces in the multiple layers that have been stacked up are able to rotate around and shift forward and back almost like a gearbox.
This puppy's got an overdrive.
It do. Um, how much do you know about runic circuits as the character?
Duvessa, um, I think she would know a moderate amount, and but I don't think she's like an expert or anything.
Okay. Um, so with that amount of information, you would probably be able to tell that it's using some sort of anchor point at the center of the galactic spiral to orient itself, and then create a triangulated position that it's going to try and get to. And it essentially takes the angle between the center of the galaxy and the spot it wants to go to, and reduces that angle to 0 for a few seconds to get there.
Okay, I kind of see uh, what you're doing there. Complicated and strange, but I can kind of get.
Yeah.
I imagine there are many times when people are like, "What do you see with your special eyes?" And so she has had to figure this sort of shit out.
We need to get through this door, but it's just not opening. Like, Professor, what do you see with your special eyes? It's just a door. Damn, it must be super complicated magics if they can't even figure it out.
Just walks over and pulls the door open. Dumbass!
They've been pushing the whole time, and she just pulls.
Right? Like, no, what's even worse than that, it's a push handle, like, the ones you push on it and it depresses. But doing that doesn't actually do anything. You have to rotate the whole damn thing.
No, I can imagine
Yep.
it's a push handle, and so when you push down on it, it unlatches, but you have to keep it down and pull the door.
Oh god. you have
It's one of those style handle, but it's next to the hinge. So
to...
you do it there, but you have to hulk it open so you can get your hand on the actual opening side of the door.
Oh god, I have encountered a door like that, where they installed the handle on the wrong fucking side. And it's like, well, it keeps the door shut. It's a pain in the ass to open, though.
On the other side, on the push side, there's just people with broken, like the little spats of blood, or people have broken their nose on the door.
Yeah. So yeah, I imagine that after "What do you see with your special eyes?" for the 190th time, she's like, "God damn it, I have to learn this shit."
So, what is
You can
their
only be lucky so many
reaction
times.
to the warp drive in its deactivated state? It's not even active right now.
So the more she looks at it, the more head tilts and funny ear angles and stuff you're gonna see.
It just tilts all the way until they're upside down.
Just like tilt, huh? The ears take another angle, tilt the other way. Huh. so lots of this is weird shit going on, and so she's not really gonna say anything. She's just observing it. I see. Says the blind doggo, apparently.
I'd imagine the power potential, even with that thing off and powered down, quote unquote, it still has an enormous power potential.
Oh yeah, it has potential zoopies out the wazoo. Like, if you break one of the circuits on that thing, the station doesn't exist anymore.
Just
You don't have time to react.
God.
Now, is this is the dramatic exit, right?
Yes, this is the dramatic
Okay.
exit.
That's what I was thinking.
If you don't set a destination, it sends you to Sagittarius.
The black
Center
hole,
point.
right?
Yeah.
It's like destination
Bam.
death.
this whole warp drive was kind of born of the idea of, well, in the first Contact series, they've got these different levels of warp technology. But what happens if we put runes on it?
Hey, we just discovered
Yeah.
magic. Let's use it to make our already hyper volatile technology that rips space and time apart. Let's make it more volatile.
That's not even a joke. They destroyed an entire plane of existence. Yeah, the hyperatomic plane, or the hellscape, as parents call it. Yeah, that used to be a livable space. Not anymore.
Now it lives up to its name.
Yeah, need like special thing just to move through it.
So, is there anything there aside from death?
There is actually. There is an obelisk floating at the 0 point of the hell plane. And it's covered in every language's symbol for the number 2. There are PAWMs orbiting around it in heaps of wreckage, and occasionally, if you watch it for long enough, a PAWM will warp in, go into one side of it, and after a few hours come out the other side completely fixed.
Oh.
Sometimes, they don't come out.
Oh. At least not in the observable amount of time available to most life forms.
It's this sort of pseudo-symbiotic relationship that the war machines have with this structure. Sometimes they get eaten, but most of the time it fixes them. It also sends out a unique signal across the frequencies the only frequencies that propagate in that domain.
Interesting.
Might have to pay it a visit sometime.
Maybe.
No.
If you like chaos from Warhammer.
I want a gun that shoots the energy from there.
Those exist. They're highly illegal.
Good.
They're
The more
also-
illegal, the more powerful.
They're also heavy as fuck.
Perfect. We'll replace Vivian's autocannon. Just claws in, head down, butt up.
It's like, oh god, why are you shooting at us? Hell.
Because.
It just shoots out like silly string, and they're like, huh, weird. And then everywhere the string touches opens a hell rift. Oh god!
Ooh. Could make it a concentrated firing, like a concentrated beam. As it fires, all along the area of the beam it makes part of hell. It's like one big continuous rift.
That would be terrifying.
Oh, it would be. It would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Could have a hell shotgun that just has little nano, like little hell rifts that exist for like a microsecond or two. Just scream. Oh. Hotter than any plasma to exist ever. Even more so than quark gluon plasma. Just.
Well, we already
Why does
have
the air
that in the
smell?
form of micro black hole pellets.
It's hotter than them.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Oh yeah, Spicy Pup, we're here for the explanation.
50-50. I was eating and was like, fuck, I don't have my clothes. So I actually had to go get those. What's going on?
I was explaining how the dramatic X works.
Oh, I was listening to that part.
Okay.
I thought it was something more pressing or like super dangerous. No, we're good. Nice and numb. Oh,
So yeah, you got to be very careful to input a destination there.
Yes.
Do not
It's not
assume.
like a start. It's basically not a start panicked running and figure out a destination afterward. No, that would be bad.
No, usually when captains want to do that, they take a hammer to the warp crystal, and they'll take care of the rest.
It's like, we're gonna go somewhere. Where? We'll find out.
Yes. Clink.
You see, when the warp crystals are shattered, they tend to propagate that across the entire surface and turn into fine mist that will fill any space they are within. And when that fills up the entire ship, it tends to go everywhere for a couple of seconds. And then it ends up somewhere.
Oh god, it's like one of those teleport wands from that fucking side scroller.
Noida.
Yeah, anointed.
If you're lucky, the ship is still in one piece.
Hopefully, the tidal forces of existing while also not existing don't rip you into atoms.
Now I'm gonna go get my clothes, nerds.
On you.
Okay.
We'll get Coco.
Yeah, I gotta go get clothes on.
For reasons you can probably glean as being obvious, that's not an option for my ship.
Yeah, if it works the way it looks like it works, that would be bad news.
I've elected to go the post-nuclear fuel rod route. Crystal. It's a bit slower and it's harder on the crew when you do get into warp, but it's safer.
That does make sense, I think. I'm not super familiar with this nuclear stuff you're talking about, but from what I see, it looks like a interesting. She is now looking at the nuclear reactor.
It's sort of set up like a V8 engine block, but like two of them flipped upside down. So it's like a V16. And he's got 4 to 6 actual rods shoved into chambers all around this sort of central coil that takes the heat energy produced and converts it into full energy. It's a little more advanced than create steam and steam blow fan. Not by much, mind you. It's the equivalent of sticking a solar panel next to a flashlight. But the energy from that goes towards running the ship systems and providing thrust. The engines themselves don't actually use fuel unless they're in atmosphere, otherwise they are ion thrusters.
So Duvessa, while looking at all of this stuff is super complicated.
Well, you know what they say. Rocket science.
She's gonna nod a few times. Very high tech. I haven't actually seen anything quite like this before. You have interesting feels and such. I think the Western Empire may eventually reach this level, but that's a long ways away.
Well, for our galaxy's sake, I hope they're a peaceful nation.
Well, I suppose it varies.
You can take notes if you want.
That's a good idea. So, she will begin. So, yeah, I guess Duvessa is now taking notes on spaceship crafting.
Advanced spaceship crafting.
I think I can. I think I know some people who might be very interested in this. And then you would have Ivy. No.
No. The next time the Western Empire rocks up to take over more land, what the fuck is that? Heathens have built some sort of space cannon.
Basically, Ivy being like, "Leave the nuclear shit alone."
Not playing that game again.
We're still dealing with that in the core world. Stop. You don't want to end up like Earth 235, do you?
Interesting choice of numbers you picked there.
God damn it.
Wow,
Come
what'd
on,
I do?
Roger.
You're a dingus. I'm back.
I'm always a dingus.
Yep. Watch us. Pants have been acquired. No?
What?
We wait.
Oh, okay.
I had to go get my pants on. Be an adult.
What color are they?
Black. They're always black, because that's what's working for me.
Not according to the USGOV. Blue jeans are appropriate as well. As long as they're fireproof.
This government's also a bunch of lazy bastards covered in dirt and do any work.
I am dirty every day at work, thank you very much.
Sure you are.
Otherwise, I wouldn't wash my clothes.
Oh,
I
you would.
spend all day getting covered in microbes from other parts of the planet.
Why do you poof around so much? You're gonna get sick.
That's the goal.
You're the reason COVID's a thing. Damn it! Bad papa!
No, I can't
Stop
die
molest-
if I get sick before it becomes a problem.
Apparently that's how that works. Just stop molesting bats when you're in fucking Asia.
But big fruit that mommy zoo.
Yeah,
That's the exception, because
Oh.
she's cute.
I want to grab the fruit momogen.
Fruitagen. Oh no, that has three connotations.
First we had protogen, then we had prut, and now we have fruitagen.
Yeah. I have funny and adorable images coming to mind, like a protogen made of fruit.
That
But
would
it's like an apple legs running around.
Oh, be fucking cute. Or at the on the low effort side of it, it'd be a fruit, but the little visors on the side of his face and hips would just have an Apple logo.
No, it's the fucking. It's instead of a protogen head, it's that old CRT monitor. You know the one with like the plastic handle so you could carry it, because clearly you're gonna carry that 20-pound piece of equipment.
Sweet baby Jesus, no. I understand why they're so heavy, and I fully understand how. Well, okay, I
Yeah,
mostly
lead's heavy.
understand how they work. It's not lead; it's glass.
Yeah, that front screen is super thick and strong.
It's like 3 inches thick.
Well, yeah, that too. It's also under vacuum.
Yes, also
Which,
correct.
if you ever break a CRT or CRT TV or a tube monitor, to make it easier to say a tube TV, it goes kerplump instead of kersmash.
Yeah. It goes whoop.
And side notes, like for example, the one that I tested it on, Zenith tube TVs are bulletproof to 22 caliber rifles,
Yeah.
22 long rifle.
Yes,
The
they
first year,
are.
2 to 3 to take
Because
it.
Zenith realized someone was going to throw a remote at the TV.
They also have a very satisfying bong when you knock on them. Just bong.
Mm-hmm.
That might have a little bit to do with the vacuum tube.
It
The
has
vacuum
everything
tube
to do with the vacuum, yeah.
that lets it reverberate really well.
Which you wouldn't think sound would reverb through a vacuum, but I guess it has less of a
Well, it
It's not
buffer
the
doesn't go-
effect.
vacuum that's doing it, it's the material itself.
Yeah, it's not going through the vacuum, it's going around it.
Oh, and I guess it does act more like a spring because it's not a perfect vacuum, and then the outside. Yeah, that makes sense, guys.
Yeah. Well, it's just like when you
Yep.
land on the moon. That shit rings for hours.
So,
Also,
while we wait for
there's
Jay
there
to
are
get out of
actually
the-
two ways that CRTs can explode. It's either going to implode if you break the screen, or it's going to explode if you touch the fucking capacitor.
No, that's your finger being returned to a gas from that much oomph.
And then there were some of the really old ones that would spontaneously implode and launch the I forget what it's called, but the part that shoots the ions at the screen,
Oh, the ray tube.
launch that through the screen and into the wall.
Yeah.
This is a missile.
I believe that happened because the backing was actually bigger than the front. So when the front went, it like springboarded the actual part forward.
Yeah, it's basically when the tube broke, the vacuum of it or whatever pulled the projector part forward, and because of the shape of the screen, it was weaker from the inside than it is on the outside because domes are strong.
Yep, dome.
And then you have shrapnel and vacuum assisted. What is it? A
Oh.
vacuum assisted. Oh my god! It's
It's
a
a-
shape charge.
It's a Sabo.
It's a Sabo shape charge.
Yeah, so you basically launch the back projectile and or projector.
Projector tile.
Yeah, the projector became a projectile and embedded itself in the opposite wall.
I kind of want to
wonder-
see someone do like a TV look like that, where it just like explodes out the projector, and then you got to replace the screen.
Have y'all done the magnet and CRT thing?
Oh, where it goes all wonky. Yeah,
Yes, the best.
it's cool because it's not actually damaging.
Yeah, don't
I
let
think
boomers hear that.
is
They think it
how
will.
mass spectrometers work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Don't
they
they-
pass whatever they are firing across a magnet, and depending on how much it deflects, that helps it determine what specific elements are in that.
I mean, I
Anyway,
just think
anti-mass
cathode
spectrometer.
technology,
Here.
because like it's literally light.
And there isn't a digital bit in it in the old stuff.
Yeah. It's so like if you were reading a signal on a cathode output, like you saw the actual signal real time. It didn't have to think about it.
Yeah, the only delay was the phosphor being able to photoluminesce or lose its charge, and that was next to nothing.
Practically instant. But then you still had the problem of, well, the technology is kind of dangerous because it is a type of radiation, and you can end up with situations where the screen just gets burned a certain way.
And that was an easy replace.
It was
Easy
an easy
replacement.
replace, but average layman isn't going to do that. They're just going to throw it away.
That is true. And then someone would go smash it with a hammer because boink.
And then
Or they do what
about
I do and
30
bounce the
years
hammer into
later,
my hand.
yeah, exactly. Someone will smash in the screen, and then about 30 years later, someone's gonna take it apart and steal all the vacuum plugs out.
It's like, I need this, this.
And it's like, oh, that's
Ooh.
3875.
The fact that you rattled off a number that quick makes me wonder just how long you've been fucking with electronics.
I've told you how old I am, right?
I do not believe you have.
I'm old. I'm an old fops. I'm ancient.
A woman of a certain age.
Yeah, I am MILF material.
No.
Fops's
No,
danger
no.
has increased 200%.
They're not milk material, dude. My guy, they are motherfucking filth. Primordial. I'd like to fuck.
Yeah,
Or filth. That sounds mean. Never mind.
yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Dad. Not intended.
And you can pilfer my wares.
Aha! Ah, degeneracy.
Aha.
Wholesome though.
So, yeah, Vivian has learned from observing this conversation, always input destination.
Yes, very important.
It's like, oh, there is no reviving from that.
Not unless you got what the captain does.
Yeah, the captain and Jade, but not Vivian's manner.
Damn. Inhuman spot. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I was just letting you guys get it out of your system.
Out
Yeah.
of our system, there's a half hour left.
I know, just the whole thing that was going on there. All right. No. We just gotta wait around and do. Well, actually, I don't know. My brain's kind of not in a place right now. We can't really progress without Candy Cane here. Fuck.
So, wanna fuck?
I mean, yeah.
Don't you always?
Yeah, always. Even at work, I'm like, damn, I wish there was some pussy here. That's not a hideous ass tractor operator. Or someone half my size who thinks they're God's gift to Earth.
Them damn short stacks.
Does someone need to learn the difference between brat and bottom?
People do.
That is a threat.
There's a lot of people that don't really know the difference between the two, and that's sad. Real shame. They So much opportunity wasted.
Like when Raven hit you with the innocent after stabbing 3 people 45 times in the chest.
Right?
Was never convicted of this.
I feel like it wouldn't matter if they weren't or not. Given Raven's behavioral tendencies.
Raven's just shopping at the next space station, rounds a corner, someone's getting mugged, and then like the guy runs out of the alley and shoves a knife into Raven's hands. The cops come around the corner and is like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Not it. Just hot potato. It throws knife.
That's assault of
I
a
guess-
police officer. Get back here.
And I assaulted the police officers and beats. Just comes running back and jumps on Vivian. Help! Wrongfully
and then
convicted.
vanishes into thin air.
Yes, the getaway cat.
Nah, like attempts to cling on to Vivian. Vivian just teleports away and leaves his ass behind. I thought you were holding on.
Betrayer!
I can see it.
Why didn't you climb into the Raven pocket?
Hmm.
Every suit of armor comes equipped with a Raven pocket, don't you know?
That is true.
It's like it's got a harness. Never mind that it's on the underside.
Wait a minute.
Now you're strapping them to River or are you strapping them to Vivi?
There's high levels of danger in this line of thinking. I will not permit it.
Oh, well, you see, if you're strapping them to Vivian, it's probably for the booty-mounted anti-air cannon.
Elon Musk tweeted, "Comedy is now legal on Twitter."
Wait, so did he actually buy Twitter?
100%.
Yeah, he owns it now.
Oh, okay, so they
He-
forced him.
He marched in the front door carrying a sink and said, "I just bought Twitter. Let that sink in."
So what was going on with that? Because, like, he was threatening to pull out or
It
something?
was a
and
lot
they-
of money, yeah, and he was using it as to strong arm some people in his company to do what he wanted.
Yeah, but wasn't Twitter, like, suing him because it's so much money and the investors are, like, expecting something and it would have ruined them if he didn't?
Yeah, basically, he had made the deal to buy it, and then he backed out, and then they sued him, and they're like, "Okay, you have until the 28th to buy it," and so he bought it.
That was part of the plan. He's like, "Okay, sure. Now you want me to buy Twitter. All right. I guess my hands are tied legally. I'll buy Twitter." That's all that was.
So they said he has until the 28th. Did he buy it, like, legit on the 28th?
Yeah, he owns it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, see, he waited till, like, the last day just as an extra fuck you.
Yep. He might be a tweaky nerd, but he's not stupid by any stretch. He is
He's
not
kind
stupid.
of a gremlin in his own way.
The man's
Oh, he
owns,
really is.
like, 8 companies and he's founded, like, 12. Pretty sure he
Oh, yeah.
knows how to handle money.
He's a damn
Yeah.
genius. I mean, he just wants to go home, for fuck's sake. Let the man die on Mars.
I still think it's funny how he was basically the people at Dogecoin. They're like, "Hey, you want to be our CEO for April Fools?" And he's like, "Yep." And so he was CEO for one day, and then he quit.
Yeah.
That spiked their profits an obscene amount as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's a guy who's dominating Guilty Gear whose name is just Joe Biden online. So,
Oh no.
people are literally sent a message to the White House asking if Joe Biden, the Guilty Gear player, and Joe Biden, the president, are the one and the same, but the White House has yet to reply. So, like,
The White
everyone,
House probably got a bunch of people going, "Wait, is this a thing?"
Maybe that's why he can't hold a good conversation. He's so fucking tired from playing Guilty Gear all the time.
Right?
yeah, what's better is that they are the number one player one of the best players in the world, and the number one player in North America is Joe Biden. And their @ sign on the game is @POTUS.
Someone's playing a dangerous legal game, but it is funny.
Yeah, somebody in the comments, I can't remember any of his presidential speeches because his head is full of combos.
He's just getting stun locked by all the cameras.
Joe Biden has insane mix-ups. No wonder it's a no-brainer. He's been dominating in Guilty Gear.
Oh my god, it's sad, but it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows it's not real, but it's like the internet is just everyone that doesn't actually get the joke. They're just like, yeah, no, I mean it, probably not, but maybe it is, and they're just intentionally dangling it out there as possible. That would be fucking hilarious.
They're like, it's probably not, but what if?
But maybe.
You know,
I would
daytime
believe-
television is gonna pick this up at some point, just like they did with Tide Pods, just like they did with NyQuil Chicken.
Yeah.
NyQuil
And like,
chicken. Oh my
our
god.
president shouldn't be. We should ban games. I can see it.
I know.
We should ban video games. They cause violence. Well, you know, the president plays video games, and he's number one in the world.
He is the Guilty Gear player. Just like, it's so random. The best part is it's not even the new Guilty Gear. It's one of the old era Guilty Gears, like Street Fighter side-scrolling fighting, fucking like 2D still technically. So it's even better. So it would fit in his age range from when it was popular.
This is a long con.
This is a long con from a random person on the internet to convince the internet that the president of the United States plays Guilty Gear all day, which is why he sucks at being his president at times. It's like one of the number one Rocket League players was, Trump for a while.
Trump seems like a Rocket League player.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah. Seems like the kind of toxic ass game he would play.
Right? It fits.
So one's toxic and one's irrelevant. That's very fitting.
I don't know how just a vehicle that can honk and move around can be construed as toxic, but I'm pretty sure that was meant as a middle finger.
Just ask anyone that owns a Prius.
Yeah.
They'll tell you
Hey,
why
Dirk.
anything.
Hey, Dirk.
What? What? I literally don't. What are you talking about?
Could have fooled me.
Wow, that's rude.
No, you
That's
know, the new
rude.
thing is, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but it seems like everyone that owns a Tesla is this mixing pot of the three worst drivers on the road. The guy that paid way too much for a car and is going to lease it for like decades. The guy that has the newest best thing and thinks that they're better than you, and the eco guy that thinks they're better than you because they're saving the planet.
God. I hate how accurate that is.
Well, yeah. So game-related shenanigans, though. Without Jade, I mean, we could fight again. We could eat if you want. Rozzy could stack you on top of each other and take turns. River's getting bored enough, apparently, according to the dice, that she might just try and mount Vivian.
Oh boy. Vivian and Duvessa are right there too. Right there with the captain and everything.
River just walks up behind Vivian and slowly climbs up.
I need this.
And then you got Vivian who just like takes a minute and is like, wait a minute.
Hang on a second. This isn't video games. This is sex. This isn't a souffle. This is a cream pie.
Dingus.
Well, if that's gonna happen, I think Duves is gonna join in.
You want to do it here? Or you want to go somewhere else?
Probably somewhere more private.
Yeah, ideally somewhere private, but close enough that, eating.
You're next. That's all River says as she walks off.
I don't think you want to be introduced to Doki Girl.
Fucking show you're a fucking dicky girl. I'm retarded. Hi.
Just
Hi, retarded. I'm Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Have a nice day at school.
No!
You're gonna enjoy fucking school, whether
I'm
you
gonna
want
go
it or
bully
not.
people! I'm gonna become a delinquent!
How are you gonna become a delinquent if the only courses are in fucking and getting pregnant?
I'll be bad at it and only do exclusively anal.
Better not. You gotta give me a granddaughter, or I swear.
Get your own!
Alright, come here so I can give you a granddaughter.
Joke's on you, my womb don't work due to too many drugs.
We'll make it work then.
I wish I could. I'm bad at everything.
you like bad girls.
You're pretty good at
Bad
being
at
a
everything.
disappointment.
Hold the fuck up. It's me. I'm the fuck up. I love that one so much.
The captain will very comedically give them a hug.
Yeah, I do like that one. Hold the fuck up. Me, I'm the fuck up. Hold me.
I'm the fuck. Hold me.
Oh, that's a different connotation right there. Hold the fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
the
the
hole?
fuck up.
Are you pizza?
It's me, I'm the fuck up.
Are you a
Hold me
brass?
to the-
No, I need the pizza.
Are you fuck?
999.
999.
999.
999.
Oh.
999. John Madden.
John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. Merc.
Merc. Hey.
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 Hey. Hey.
Hold on, let
Hey.
me pull Mary up. Want to hear them say it again.
Mary.
Holler, holler, get dollar.
Initializing.
course.
Doom.
Of course, Tyler owns Orc Massage. And
Okay.
I do too.
Orcus?
Orc.
Merc. Purchase for myself.
Okay.
Purchase for myself. I agree. There you go.
Change window.
I now own Orc Massage. I am actively installing Orc Massage.
All right.
That's how you catch something.
Let's see. What do we want to make Mary say?
How much
I
wood could a
don't know.
woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck as much wood as a woodchuck would.
Woodchuck, woodchuck, all wood, woodchuck, 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 wood.
Seashells down by the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers.
There you go.
Yay.
I mean, this is a install for like singing. It does modulation, you know, like
Hey, you.
hey you.
Guys. I don't know why this came to mind, but this old show right here. This came to mind. Just this one.
I think this is copywritten.
It's a show and it's audio.
And it will be copywritten.
It will.
Even if it's not actually copywritten, they will copyright it on
They'll find a
behalf of the
way.
company.
If it's been
You
pre-recorded,
do
they'll
you do
figure it out.
realize that even if it's free software, they'll still copyright it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mary is still copyrightable because it's not ours. Alter Ego can still be copyrighted, even if it's an open source software, because they now have a closed license software.
Great.
Even if you purchase it, they're still doing that.
Yo, YouTube copywritten one music artist's own song, citing their own damn channel as the owner when it was posted to that channel.
Yeah, YouTube just needs to be shut down and tried again. Because
They
It needs to go back to the way it was back in the early aughts.
did you know that Rick Astley posted "Never Gonna Give You Up," and then it got copyright stricken? Somebody, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, for all you nerds that are give a fuck, fucking Hazbin Hotel comes out summer.
oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Why is yeah
I'd been wondering.
next year technically? Why the fuck do you autoplay? Every time I tell you to stop autoplaying, you fucking autoplay. You do it again, and I will literally uninstall the software so fucking hard that even the Zuck's mighty suck will get pulled into his fucking skull.
Ugh. I don't know. Do we want to stop recording here?
We might as well.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, we're kind of waiting on our candy cane.
Yeah. What are we gonna tell them when they join back up next week?